Hi, Joe Glavin with City Floor Supply. And as you probably have guessed, today we're going to discuss moisture vapor barriers, adhesive, and the applications of all of these. Our YouTube channel and our website has all of this product in detail and in use. But I just wanted to go over something general we get a lot of questions about with regard to these products and how to mitigate moisture into a wood floor from the substrate. And that's what all of this does. The only thing that doesn't do that is this product, which these are RH probes. So we'll start here because this is where you should start. If you have a concrete slab and there are certifications for using these products, this is the Rapid RH product and these are the refill products for this kit. And without getting into detail about that kit, that is essentially using the ASTM standard 2173. That's a lot of numbers and names for essentially going to a definitive number, relative humidity of the slab. And what that tells you as an install contractor is whether or not these products can go over that much moisture or relative humidity in the slab. We highly recommend using the 2173 ASTM standard for in situ, which is the Rapid RH product. Whether or not how many of these in situ probes, RH meter probes you use depends again on your square footage, and how deep they go depends on how thick the slab is. There's a whole class on using that product and getting certified for it. Without getting into those details, that standard, the 2173 ASTM standard, it's pretty accurate. Actually, it's really accurate, and that's the reason we recommend it. It gives a numerical value to the moisture condition of the slab. The reason you need to know that number is because all of these adhesives have an RH number that they max out at. And when that happens, then you need to include a moisture vapor barrier, and typically they're rolled on. But they could also be coatings. You know, back in the day we used to use, polyethylene film, 6mm poly, all that stuff. These eliminate that. And if you're going to put plywood down over a concrete floor that's either below grade or on grade, or new construction where that relative humidity is high, you're going to want to roll on a moisture vapor barrier. You certainly want to test it and get the numbers so that you can write them down for the job site, know how many probes you need to put in. And once you have all that data, now you can attack the job to the next step. A moisture vapor barrier, I would recommend all the time on bare concrete, on plywood that's been gunned into concrete. Now you have an adhesive like Green Force. This product can be put on bare concrete and used as a moisture vapor barrier, but you need to look for the specification sheet to find out what thickness floor you're installing and its width and its platform. And by that I mean engineered or solid. When you have that information, you apply it to this trowel matrix, and it will tell you what size trowel notch to use to make this product, the Green Force, a moisture vapor barrier. All right, that's different than just being an adhesive, because you can just be an adhesive but not apply it at the right pitch and spread rate, and now you don't have a moisture vapor barrier. That applies to actually these guys as well. These two products are silane based. The silane based adhesives are great on, particularly on pre-finished installs. All of these can be used with solid and engineered. There are limitations on solid with regard to how wide. All of these have good high initial tack, regardless of the trowel size. And I will say that like every adhesive company has these trowel charts. So for sure, go to cityfloorsupply.com. When you click on any of these products, not the RH probes, but any of these products, you're going to get a tech portion to click on, a tab, and this material will be there so that you can, if you're going to use Green Force, they have it on the can. Most of the manufacturers have this kind of information on the can readily available if you forgot, and get these tech data sheets so that you know what the spread rate is, if you want it to be moisture, vapor barrier as an adhesive, and also what the trowel size should be, or if you've already applied, the 280 or the 540, and you're just using it as an adhesive, not a moisture vapor barrier, because you've already covered that. You've already sealed in the moisture vapor with these guys. You get just the trowel size now, which will give you better spread rate. If you're trying to use these as moisture vapor barriers, you're going to get less spread rate per gallon out of these tubs. Do you want to use the adhesive as a moisture vapor barrier, or do you want to solve the problem with a roll-on moisture vapor barrier? Some applications of this are going to require 2 coats, for sure. And I would stay within the same system. If you're going to use the 540, use the A51. If you're going to use the Vacal 280, use the 260 adhesive. Stay within the same family of adhesives. I wouldn't stray from that. These are extra steps, but they're extra steps that are going to make the job successful for you. All right, so if you go to the City Floor Supply website, you can look up Green Force. It's on the product page. You can search all of these by vendor or manufacturer, or just go to a group, for adhesive page. They'll all be there. For Green Force, R540, the A51, the 280 and 260 from Vacal. All great products, all do what they're intended to do. They work well. So go to cityfloorsupply.com where you can see all these products. You can see all their application videos. And if you have any questions, you can give us a call at 800-737-1786.